Hello guys, welcome back to the Crew 2 Blazing Shots. Noob does summit number 44. Clock Kingdom is the name of the thing, and that's what we're gonna have a look at. Hello Noob. Last week I did not export the video to YouTube for reset reasons. There was so much back on track going on there in that summit that I decided I'm not gonna export that to YouTube because there is no point in doing so. We had one or two time attacks where a reset was involved. We had the demolition derby where people are hitting each other, reset, hit, reset, hit, reset, scoring 2 million points or whatever. We had the monster truck arena where people were jumping to the 5000, reset, jumping to the 5000, reset the whole time. At the same time, 2-3 teammates standing by so that they could go through them and get points for slipstream information and all that kind of stuff. So I've decided I'm no longer going to support that. We had a bit of a fight this morning in TPC as well about it. Apparently they cannot remove the back on track because there are so many casuals out there who make mistakes and they get stuck I don't know where, and they need that reset. And the casuals apparently is the biggest group. So rest in peace cruisers and competitives, because they have intentions to improve the back on track here and there, but they have no intention in removing it. We always figured we were the minority group as well, cruisers as competitives, but now we sort of got it confirmed. Most important to them are the casuals. That also means that from now on, especially if there are resets involved, I will no longer support the summit and I will no longer export guides to YouTube. We will see what it is this week. If there is too much bullshit going on, the video does not go to YouTube. Nevertheless, we will have a look on this summit. Hello Finn. 536th we finished without doing anything except for the stream last week. So yeah, for those people who are complaining on the forums that it's too hard to get into the platinum, I have no idea what you guys are doing, but last week Wednesday, have not touched this driver all week long. We still finished in the top 3000 easily. A fame pack, some boosted parts, and a Mini Cooper and some Valentine. I don't know if I have the Mini Cooper on this driver. If do so, then you get a refund from the box. Let's first collect our parts, because apparently they also messed up there. And that's another one of those things. They cannot immediately do a maintenance because it has to do with update costs on PlayStation, console, store things. So it's going to take a few weeks before they actually update this and rectify it. We will check it. If it's still the case. I noticed this morning, I have reported it, they are aware of it. But if I'm not mistaken, they gave us the wrong parts. So we will see if that is also the case on this driver. I assume it is. We had like 4 parts, I think 2 weeks ago. Air Race, Nitrochemist, Pure and Gateway on it. It's only a matter of trying to figure out on which plane did I put it. Not on this one, that's for sure. Let me have a look on this one. Oh no, this is not it. I think I already put some parts on one. So we have a gearbox they gave us. We have an exhaust, and we have a rudder. And that is where the problem is. We already had that rudder 2 weeks ago, which means we do not have a fuselage. Let's have a look. I think I put them on here. No. Where did I put them? Ah. Must be on some plane. Okay, this is even more weird. Where are my parts? This is a magnet. Ah, here they are. Gateway and pure. Okay, so I put them on the PC 21 already. So I'm gonna take these off. And I'm gonna put them on the PC 21. So here we have the rudder. We have Gateway 4 Pure 9. And if I check this part, Gateway 4 Pure 9. This should be fine. Yep. So we have now Gateway 33% and Pure 64. That Pure should be 73, I think. So this part here, the fuselage, I do not have. I do have Gateway on it, so I could potentially recalibrate that, and I can try to get some Pure on this thing here. So I don't know. I have no idea how they're gonna rectify this, but we have two Pures with Gateway and Pure 9 on it, on the rudder, and we have no fuselage. We'll see how they fix that. We also need to check the bundle. And it says owned. What is in there is the Pilatus PC21, the Ford Raptor race truck, and the RUF 3400K. That is what is in there, which is also something very strange. We have a Ford Raptor race truck that is deluxe edition exclusive. Last week we had a bundle, or even this week I think. Oh no, I have different bundles on this driver than on my other driver apparently. Or it was only yesterday. Yesterday we had a package, a bundle with 3 monster trucks, including the Abarth, which is deluxe edition exclusive normally. And now this week we have the Raptor race truck and the Pilatus PC21. Both of them are deluxe edition exclusive normally. So also that nice screw over for people who bought the deluxe edition, because everybody can get these vehicles now. So it's like the pre-order things, you know. You pre-order your game, you get 2 exclusive vehicles, and then 2 months later you see them in the dealers. Japanese drive next week. That is a premium where you can win a car. And then we have the airborne the week after that. Presumably all kind of stuff in the air. Meanwhile, it's more or less confirmed that So French will be the summit that is repeated. Community could vote on that. On surveys have been put out there on Reddit, on forums, on TCS, the Facebook group. People could vote on it, and people voted on the So French summit. So that means that you have another chance in getting the Bugatti Divo Magma edition. If you don't have it, I'd advise you to try as hard as you can to get it, because it just happens to be the OP hypercar. After that, it says Road Samurai. I'm assuming that's a placeholder. That will be more than likely the time when the spring update comes in, although also that is apparently made a little bit less than it was supposed to be. The rest is coming, don't worry, but might be a week or 2 weeks later or 4 weeks later that you might... I think they split it up a bit. Whenever it's ready, they will drop it in, I think. So that Road Samurai more than likely will be a placeholder, and that will be replaced once the new Summit batch is loaded into the system. This week, Clock Kingdom. An escape which I immediately gonna skip. A low altitude, another escape, rally rate with the RUF that was in the bundle, another rally rate with the Raptor race truck which was in the bundle, and the air race combo event is on a rally rate track, more specifically Roswell, and you have to do that in the PC21 plane which was also in the bundle. All the rest is no restrictions, and you can take whatever it is that you have available. So, let's start with the first event. Will there be any resets this week, I wonder? I think you're gonna get the answer very soon. This is an escape, so that's fine. Nitrochemist set will do just fine. That also does just fine. 0, 10, 10, 10. Hull friction, trim tabs. That's fine. Because yeah, we have a bunch of trees to avoid here in the swamp area, which is obviously a bit tricky here in the in this area. Or isn't it? Full throttle. Reset. Let's try again. Have they fixed it? Oh no, they didn't fix it. You just need to drive far enough. You reset, it puts you in the open ocean. Don't have to worry about any trees in the whole swamp area. Wonderful stuff. It is a game-breaking ivory tower. Get rid of it. Get it out of the summit at least. You have to stay close to the coast. If you don't do that, you're gonna go into the open ocean, and there the waves are too high. You lose a lot of speed. So stay as close to the coast. We are going to Miami, at least that's what we're gonna try to do. Like here, I'm already too much in the open sea. As you can see, we're slowing down, going under 300 kilometers an hour. I should have stayed closer to the coast. But yeah, it is. The problem is there are so many people that don't know it. You see a bunch of new players or whatever, they are messing about there in that swamp. They are hitting trees, they are getting frustrated and like, oh, I'm always hitting a tree. Well, you just start, you press reset, puts you in the ocean. (9,700 meters), and that was not even a good run. You can do 8,800, 9,000, maybe 9,100 going the normal way. Meaning that there are ways to get out of that swamp and go onto the Mississippi River towards Chicago. Then you can do around 9,000 meters. But yeah, this way you can do way over 10,000. This was not even a good run. 10,375 is first place meanwhile. So yeah, it already starts very well. First event, a reset. back on track. But apparently the casuals need it. Low altitude, on the other hand, is a matter of finding a plane. Other than that, pretty easy as hell. Just need to figure out where our score breaker is. Apparently on this thing here, the slick, yeah, that will do just fine. Make this favorite per second. Normally it should put you in your favorite vehicle, but you never know, eh? Colorado riverbanks? Of course not. You select a favorite and it puts you in another plane. Let's try again. This is basically, yeah. You got the multiplier on 3, you get 825 points low altitude. And you keep it there. Through the canyon. This is just about speed, basically. And you keep doing that till the time is up. $46,000 points. That will do. 156, yeah. 157,000 points. That is maximum score is 157,850. So we don't need to worry about that. If you can score 156,000 points, you're good to go. So yeah, pretty easy, the low altitude. You can immediately get the maximum multiplier. We are in a hypercar, that's fine. It has a score breaker on it with muddy, that's not fine. This one is Nitrochemist with muddy. Yeah, okay, we'll try that. Might be that the Magma edition is better. We drive next to it. And we turn around. But this is more or less the way to go. Fly through the woods here, and then you look for that dirt road, which is over here somewhere. Not if you hit trees, but... It's a bit of a dirt road, not too long. You immediately come on asphalt. And this part should be familiar. Why should it be familiar? Because this is part of the New York race. But it needs to go faster and it needs to go smoother, and you are not supposed to hit trees, obviously. All over the place. Need to go a bit more left here. You jump, jump again, lean forward, and try to find that open space here. That's too much to the left, but pure luck based, basically. As long as you find the dirt road, you're good to go. But it all depends on how you come through those streets. If you come through them good, you can go a long way. I think I believe Miku has something like 19 kilometers or something. But you need to muddy for that first part. Cut here, a bit to the left. Oh yeah, that is if you don't hit the tree. 11,000 meters. It's not going fast enough. We need to go over this bridge, then left. And you can keep on going. 153,000. Let's do another run. But I'm gonna take these parts off. And I'm gonna put them on the depot, make my addition. Because I think that is gonna handle a little bit better. People say that that one is the best, but sometimes it is that green flash, but not always, I think. I think this handled better in the off-road. We have done 2 runs and it's raining. Not gonna help us. Nope. Last time I saw you had a perfect nitro set on the wide body boat. Yeah, I have sets, but depends what you're doing, huh? I have all sets on this driver, but sometimes you need a score breaker. Like now we're using a hypercar with muddy, because that thing can get more speed than any off-road vehicle. Which is also something they're working on, I believe, so that will be one point or another will no longer be possible, I think. But this is pure luck with these jumps and such. And the rain, of course, also doesn't help. Because this is not good enough. You need to do like 350 at least, preferably even more, even on that dirt road here. Otherwise you don't get away from the circle. Then you come onto the road, also here pure luck based, because there you have it already. Traffic is involved here. But it's not good enough. It needs to be 10,000 meters or so at least. But yeah. You can do it, of course, with a rally rate vehicle that will have less problems here in the off-road, but it does not have enough speed once you hit the road. That's the problem. pure random stuff. There are like bumps. Hit a tree, you end up on your roof. And the rain, of course, is not helping because you're sliding all over the place if the grass is wet. And then you have the difference, which I don't have an explanation for that. It's just a fact. If you have the game on Steam or you have it on Uplay, the cars drive differently. My main driver is on Steam. I have the same settings, the same car. Car drives completely different. This is bloody stuff with random stuff. For the boat escape, it's an escape. You don't need a score breaker for an escape. So you just have like a nitrochemist set, that's it. Oh my god. Get down, you stupid car. Here's me coming by. This is so bloody random, these things. What's the best event actually for hypercar to farm parts? Yeah, the short tracks probably. But also there they have been messing with the rewards. People always did at least in the past they did lateral part number 2. But they've been messing with it. You get less money, less parts from it now, I believe. So in general, just the short tracks, I guess. And put some loot diggers on it. If you're grinding for parts, use the loot diggers. As many loot diggers as you have. If you have a full loot digger set, you get double parts. If you have an event where you get like 3 parts, you will get 6. You have to use the sets as well. Like now I have loot diggers in all these disciplines, but I only needed that at a time when we were grinding for parts. Afterwards, yeah, you can do some events if you want some more parts, but I'm gonna stick it for now here. You can do 10 kilometers, 12 kilometers, 15 kilometers. It all depends on how lucky you are with the trees and with the traffic. So we're not gonna mess with that. Rally rate. We'll first do everything else and then we'll see. Rally rate is also total bullshit if you play solo. Don't worry about it. Records will be set with the teams. We can try to get under 150, maybe, but teams are gonna go under 140, more than likely. I think the last time we had 130 something, 38, 36. I think when we did it, we had the world record back then. So, but this time we'll do it solo, and we'll see what we can do. We can get some score, but it will not be anywhere close to those who do it in a team of 4 with slipstreaming and top speed the whole time, especially on high speed drifters. We need to find that rough. I think I bought it though. Here it is. Does it have parts? It have parts on it. Wonderful stuff. Even boosted parts. We need some tuning on that thing. The rough. Let's see. 2-3, that's fine. 6 or 7. We will see. Let's go for 7. 6. 6 gives the lowest number. Okay. 3435. I think I already tuned this. Yeah, I already tuned this. 3435 00 on the camber, because otherwise we do not have any steering, and 910 on the anti-roll bars. That would do just fine. Up we go. We'll try our best. That's all we can do. What is this? Is it always in the snow? Long top speed track. So yeah, obviously people doing this in a team with slipstream, huge advantage. Constantly on the top speed limiter. One 47.8 on a pretty decent run. That scores 124,000 points. And then you look, people who did it in a team, 139, 140. 26th. And that doesn't want to load. $39.8, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a team of 4. Then we have 41.9 and 42.0. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably also a team of 4. Choco Hacks, Payback, Zaka Pink. Definitely a team of 4. Those first. But can go faster though. So yeah, 7-8 second difference, solo or in a team. Anyone ever suggested removing slipstream? Oh yeah, man. All these things that I read on the forums or here in chat or even when the crew is streaming on Tuesday, we have suggested it all. We have forwarded it all. But the casual are the most important group to them. That became clear today. So yep, we can suggest all we want. We are trying to get this back on track, at least out of the summit. And then the casuals, if they make mistakes and they get stuck on a tree somewhere in free roam, they can still use the reset to get back on track or whatever. But it needs to go out of that summit. It has no meaning in this thing. This is supposed to be a competition. How can you be a competition if you have to... there have been summits where like 7 out of 9 events we had to press a button, reset, to get the fastest times or the highest scores. That is... what is that competition? It's just like press a button on your keyboard or controller or wheel. Nothing to do with skills or whatever. But this time it's kind of okay. Yeah, we have one in the escape. The one in the swamp. As soon as you start the gate, press reset, it puts you back in the ocean. So you immediately swamp that whole swamp area. You immediately skip it, puts you in the ocean. Yeah, this is also I know the game is called The Crew, but pointless as hell. Eh? Another one of these. So we have Slipstream in High Speed Drifter. We definitely have Slipstream in the drag, and probably also in the new Rally Raid track, because it's also pretty much plowing through the fields at a high speed. So that means that also there it is possible to go faster if you have a team around. Okay. We'll do the drag, but yeah, it's pointless as hell. The people in the team go 1 second, 1.2 seconds faster. We'll set the score and that's it.
3, 2.
Also here, do not, for those new to the game, don't do perfect shifts. Do bad shifts. Bad shifts are faster than perfect shift. So we heat up the tires and we quick shift to second, third, fourth and fifth, and then we boost. Let it go to 6,000 RPM or so, hit the boost. You can do 650, 660 kilometers an hour. But it's pointless because the guys in the teams are doing over 700 kilometers an hour. They're doing 14 seconds or 13.9 or whatever it is that they're doing. If you do it solo, you can do 15 seconds, 14.9 if you have a good run, but that's it. So you're 1 second, 1.2 seconds behind. You can also immediately boost after shifting to fifth. Thanks for the follow. 15.1 again, I think. 15.0 this time. Let's try to do the perfect shift. .4 with at least 3 out of 4 perfect shifts. So yeah, don't perfect shift. It's half a second slower. Yeah, did they really? I don't think they fixed it very well. People are still doing 719 kilometers an hour, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, you can score 128,000 points. Maybe 129,000, but that's about it. And what are the teams are scoring? Yeah, they are doing 13.6. 1.5 seconds faster. They are scoring 140,000 points. There's 12,000 points difference doing this in a team or in solo. That's quite a lot, eh? That can be the difference between gold and platinum for some people. Jet sprint. Jet sprint. I think I need to buy a boat because I don't have that Hornet here on this driver, I think, which is actually the fastest boat. Can try with the Leopard, but so yeah, drag is one of those things. I do 3 runs and that's it. You don't have to worry about it. If you don't have a team along, don't worry about that event. Just do your 3 runs and maybe try to get a team together. We don't also have another recalibrated set here. Do we? Oh, we do have the Hornet. But we don't have parts. Okay, take the parts from the I have no idea what I can do here, because these are definitely not recalibrated. I have some pure on it, some frenetic here and there, some extra pump, but nothing really properly recalibrated. And I also do not have the money to do so on this driver. I need to check what we need next week. Probably need to buy something because I don't have that many Japanese cars in my garage. And it's a Japanese summit next week, so it's all Honda, Nissan, Kawasaki. So I'll probably have to buy a few vehicles. Let's have a look on that, to be honest. I need to buy the Kawasaki, I need to buy the Honda S2000, I need to buy the Skyline drag car, and I need to buy the Suzuki motocross bike. I'm definitely gonna need my money. Although most of them were kind of okay, I think, price-wise, but what track is this? Colorado Riverbanks as well. Same name as the one of the skill tests.
3, 2, 1.
This is just full throttle, lean backwards and try to hit nothing. Yep. That is if you don't hit the sandbank. That was 1 lap. Oh my god. Just about to run. Set a time and go again. $122. Yeah, nice try. middle of the water. It's a better run, but it's not good enough though. Because here and there the boat flips over on a sandbank or whatever. $117.1. What are the first time doing? 110, 19, something like that, I think. Yeah, 110. But 129,000 points will do for now. And then we come to the more problematic issues. Air race always a problem because of some secret keyboard Windows thing. Don't know what it is, but I have my rudder mapped on arrow up and arrow down. Nitro is E for me. If I rudder down in nitro, it works. If I rudder to the left, I cannot use the nitro. It doesn't work. So that's some sort of hidden keyboard thing. Where did we put our parts on that thing here? That's for later. The question is, do we have the zip code? We do. Gonna use that. Some settings, I guess. Automatic landing gear we put off. Doesn't matter on this one because it has a fixed landing gear, but it matters on the PC21 later. 10, 10. We're gonna put this on 5, 10, 10, 10. We put this on 1, 1 or so. That seems to work. All green. We'll see. We will see how it works. We use the set that we got from the summit. Well, at least 6 out of 7 parts. Every time you hit the gate perfectly, you gain a second, which is deducted from your time at the end. I'm sort of aiming for a time around 2 minutes, but I've noticed that first guys are doing 146 or whatever. It was too high. That's what I mean. Can't nitro there with that left corner. What are you doing, plane? Just save that at the end. But yeah. Benefit to controllers, and more specifically to flight controllers. Some people are flying with joysticks. Can't boost. Cannot boost, you need to control the rudder a little bit on that corner. Couple of nice. We don't want nice, we want perfect on every gate. Because we need every second we can get. Lousy time. 229, we have a 20-second bonus. So that's a 209. But we hit a couple of nice gates instead of perfect. Let's see if we can at least hit every gate. Can you hit every gate perfect? I think you gain 23, 24 seconds? I think, something like that. Okay, and what happened here? Suddenly decided to change the camera on me. You can't put the camera the most far behind the because that doesn't work. Then you get like all kind of camera bugs happening. So if you put the camera from behind, make sure it's the first one. I think we got them all. Yep. What? These controls would do what you want them to do occasionally, would also help. "27 seconds, you win if you hit them all." So yeah, maybe 2 minutes, 1:59 if I don't crash there. But it's nowhere near that. There's always a problem, air race. But I think the first guys are doing 46, 45 or something. Yeah, 146.4. Not sure what they are doing, but they're flying a bit super fast if you ask me. We need to change the parts because we need another one of these. We need this thing. Worst plane in the game. But since they have been messing with those planes and the rudder and all that, it became a bit better, but not super though. Landing gear we do off. Make sure you have a button mapped for the landing gear, because as soon as you start you need to press that so that you can take in the landing gear. If you put this thing on, you let it automatically take the landing gear in, then it stays out longer. You lose a lot of speed while that thing is out. 10-10, we're gonna do a 5 here as well. That will do just fine. Do the combo event first. Rally raid track, Roswell. But we do it in a plane. It's a matter of trying to stay as low as possible and hit the checkpoints, mainly. So you don't want to climb too much. Landing gear in and up we go. The more you climb, the more you have to come down for those checkpoints, so it's best to try to keep it as slow as possible. And this thing can go over 300 kilometers an hour even if you scratch the ground. Go over the rocks here. Nice. Nice. Just touch that rock with my right wing. Didn't give it to me. Not low enough. Let's try again. You really need to like press that key for 3 seconds before it actually starts climbing or starts descending. So yeah, also here there's no doubt about it. Benefit to controllers
One.
and even to wheel drivers, I guess. Although they cannot fly that plane that great, but
You'll make awesome time, I know it.
it's like only one key at a time was working or something. But yeah, you're steering, you're controlling the rudder, you go up and down, you nitro.
Two.
That's just too many keys. One of the, if you press 4 keys, then there's one is not working.
You totally got this.
Okay, game, what the fuck is going on here?
Three.
Now it even doesn't give me the first checkpoint.
One.
Stay focused on the route and pace this.
Nope. It's not giving me the checkpoint. Let's restart the whole event instead of restart only.
Three.
Let's see.
2, 1.
It's all gonna be over real soon.
Now I'm getting it. Seriously. This is working great, I think. Now I got the first checkpoint, now the second one didn't count.
3, 2, 1.
You totally got this.
So far they counted. Let's see. Here you definitely need to go under the bridge, otherwise it for sure will not count. Go over the road here if you want and under the bridge. But it's not needed. You have more and more checkpoint there normally in rally raid, but apparently not for the plane. .208 after finally getting all checkpoints. Under 18,000, I'm pretty sure that can go faster. 202 they are doing. Okay, which leaves us with the rally rate. Raptor, that is a new track. It's called Midwest Golden Trial or something. Which means we need parts on that thing. Because our parts are on the rough at the moment. So I need to go up here. You have two choices though. You can use the race truck that was in the bundle, but you can also use the Ghost Recon edition if you want summit rewards. We'll use the normal one. There are some trees, there are some buildings, there are all kind of stuff happening here on this track, but settings. Let's have a look at that first. So what kind of settings is that? Let's go for 3-4 to begin with. 10-10-10. We have been drifting with this thing, or 7. 3-4. 3-5. Camera 0. Oh, we have no steering. And the robots 9-10. Go with that. Yeah. Yeah.
You'll make awesome time, I know it.
The last race we did with the car was the drag race. So we were still on sequential, as always, happens every week at least once. Nevertheless, the gearbox is a problem. This thing has 8 gears and it doesn't really know what to do with it. I don't even want to know what that was. Really don't. Rally rate vehicles in this game. You also have to see where you drive, because you can actually end up under the ground as well. This car sinks under the ground sometimes, depending on where you jump. We lost the whole momentum now, of course. Why oh why? We have some magnetic moments again. We're getting magnetized in something we're not even close to. And whatever happened on that road there, I have no idea. Same car, same driver, same settings. My main driver I have 224 or something, 226. Here, 240. What kind of pistol time is that? Let's go again. I'm telling you, if you have a game on Steam, you have one on Uplay. These cars drive differently.
2, 1.
But here also, yeah, you're plowing through the fields, long, straight, high speed. This is a team event. People will be slipstreaming the hell out of this thing. You need to constantly do like 250, 260. So we need to keep that momentum going. I think it has been raining or something again, but this car is sliding like crazy. It seems to be like the grass is a little bit shiny, so probably wet. Seems to be a better run. 222.9. If you can keep going the whole time, don't hit anything, then you go 16 seconds faster. That's basically what it comes down to. Which brings us on a total of 1,319,000 points. I have 1,320,000 with my other driver. And we are 24 and 26. So we are losing about 30,000 points. And where do we lose them? That's very simple. Rally rate is slipstream. This rally rate, more than likely, slipstream. The drag is slipstream. So you need a team here in the summit, or you don't stand a chance. Escape is reset bullshit again, once more. The boy, low altitude, yeah, that's just about speed. The escape, we can also gain some points. We can definitely go further. They're going over 22 kilometers already now. But yeah, that's only a few thousand points. Most is here. Solo run in the drag or a team run is 12,000 points already. And then you have, what are they doing here? 208, the slipstream boys. So also there it's 12 seconds, and here it's about 8 seconds, which is also 4,000 points. Here it is about 8,000 points, probably a bit more for the first guys. And here 13,000 points. So yeah, you can do the math, eh? 8,000 there, 5,000 there, that's 13. 12,000 there, that's 25,000. With 25,000 points, we have we're approaching the top 10 already. Probably already in it. But other than that, it is what it is. Well, the summit is yeah. It's easy. It's easy if you have a team around. It's easy if you want to do it solo and just are happy with platinum. If you have the yellow sets and you have the nitrochemist sets and you have the score breakers where needed, even not if not fully maximum calibration like I have here, I don't have it maximum recalibrated. It should not be a problem to get into the platinum. I did everything in the Noob Summit last week. Day 1, didn't touch it for the whole week. I finished 520 something out of 26 or 27,000 players that played on PC last week. Today is only day 1, obviously. But yeah, even now there are already 8,600 players ranked. And we're good to go. 1,319,000 with this driver, 1,320,000 with the other driver. Those are scores that will not be beaten for the platinum, I mean. There's no way the platinum is going to go that high. So I'm sort of done with it in a way. The Suzuki, the Kawasaki, the Honda and the Nissan. Did we need a touring car? Apparently I have the touring car already. Okay. So what is that choke gonna cost us next week? That's the next question. $323,000 for this one. I have the best Nissan in the rec, but now they want us to use the other one. 118,000. Okay. So that's 450. I needed the Kawasaki. 250. That's about 700,000. And we needed the Suzuki, which is about 100,000. So we need about 800,000. We have 1 million. That's fine. I will just wait on the bundle then. In that case, for next week, which gives another 20 or 30% discount, depending on what they put on it. So that is the base score is set, and then you can come again and again and again, and tomorrow again and again, and the next days as well. That is how you play summits normally. If you play it competitive, if you want to play for top 10, top 5, whatever, top 25, or if you want to beat your friends, you have to come and have a look again. You cannot do stuff. Yeah, you can. If you know what you're doing, you can do stuff on day 1 like I'm doing now. These scores, as well with this driver as with my main driver, they will be good enough for platinum. But if you're a bit lower, if you're like in the 1,200,000, 1,250,000, you always have to take a look. Because it might not be good enough. I'm gonna have a look. What's this? some parts that we don't need. We have some more bugs. That's always good. Because yeah, with all the recalibration and the cost that comes with that stuff, even after 2 years in the game, we do not have all cars yet. We are still low money as it is. If you're involved in the summit and you recalibrate all these sets, it costed you a bunch of money. Couple of 100 million probably. Some people don't bother with recalibration. They have like 80-90 million bucks. That is all possible. No. I double checked to see that whether that I saw was correct. It was. That also means I'm not gonna bother with that escape anymore. I wanted to have another look on it, but if it's snowing, that is as pointless as the rain. So this will be it for this week. Noob does Summit 44, 1,319,000 on this driver, 1,320,000 on the other one. We're good to go. The new track, yeah, it's a bit bumpy. It's not that bad, but it's a slipstream track, which by default makes it already bad for many people out there. The game is obviously called The Crew. It's not called The Solist, but we know as well as anybody else that there are a lot of people out there playing it solo though. So yeah, if they want to be competitive, they have a problem in the drag and as well in the 2 rally raid disciplines. It's as simple as that. It's 40-50,000 that you can score more if you do these events with team or without it. That's the difference. Not much we can do about it. Get a team together. It's the only thing you can do about it. We will see. Next week we will be back with the Premium Summit, where we play for the Honda S2000 Red Panther edition. We have that stupid reset in the escape, but other than that, it's kinda okay. No anomalies that so far, so I will post this video to YouTube, unlike last week. But if there are like 2-3 events where reset is involved, then I will no longer export it to YouTube. We are not gonna support this bullshit. We're gonna fight it till the end, till they disable the back on track. That's what we will do. I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching and bye for now.